What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to American Government class on this fine Tuesday morning. It is September 1st, 2020. August in the rear view. See ya. 4 months left, and then 2020. Deuces. We're almost there. Today we got an easy class, guys. Got 5 things on the to-do list. As always, we're starting off with number 1, our 5-minute review. They're getting a little bit easier, getting a little bit longer, but a little bit easier. You guys did a fantastic job on your quizzes last week. Now, I'm going to pause the class right here because we're doing a 5-minute review today. It's very important because next class, Thursday, we have another quiz. What? That's right. It's the last class of the week. We don't have class on Friday or Saturday. Thursday's our last class this week. So we're going to have another weekly review quiz. What's going to be on that quiz is everything from today's lesson, everything from last class's lesson. Going to be some similar questions to the quiz you just had, so that's good news. So study up on that one. But for the most part, you guys crushed the quiz. So if you did well on it, you're going to do well on this one. But just be prepared. Next class, we have another quiz. We'll always have quizzes on Friday, then Thursday, then Friday, then Thursday. All right? After that, or after our 5-minute review, we're going to start a project, okay? It's going to be a project we start today, end on Thursday, next class. We'll do today's assignment and the attendance question, and then we're going to have a brief talk about the email format, what I should be seeing when you guys send me emails. Some of you are new students. Some of you forgot exactly what I want in your emails, so at the end of class, we're going to touch base on that. But for now, let's get to it. 5-minute review time. Let's go! All right, guys, let's see how fast we can knock these out today. I've got a quick 20 questions for you for your 5-minute review. Let's see who's been paying attention. Answers coming up after the question has been asked. Number 1, name 2 Native American tribes. Number 2, what year did Columbus come to America? Number 3, what was the name of the Spanish soldiers that also came to the New World searching for gold? Number 4, give me 2 reasons that the Native American population was diminished. Number 5, what country colonized the East Coast of present-day America? And that's why we speak English. How many original colonies were there? Of the following, pick out the ones that were not part of the original 13. New York, New Mexico, West Virginia, Virginia. New question there. Did you get it? There were 2. All right. Number 8, who was the first student of government? This dude was around a long, long time ago. What 4 features do you need to make up a state? What is the word for complete authority over a specific area? What was the political theory that said gods were the ones who chose who should be the king? What is the name of the theory that says the state and the citizens enter into a contract where they both agree to do something? Who is the main person who came up with social contract theory? What is the state or the government's responsibility in social contract theory? What are they supposed to do? Number 15, what is the people's responsibility in social contract theory? What are they supposed to do? What did the 3 landmark English documents that we studied last week all have in common? Which was the first to do so that was also written in the year 1215? Number 18, who did the French and natives fight against in the French and Indian War? Number 19, who won the French and Indian War? And finally, number 20, what did the British government lose a lot of in the French and Indian War? Bam! 5-minute review, done in less than 5 minutes. Let's roll. Bang, biscuit. 5-minute review, done. A little bit longer, but getting a little bit easier, right? We're starting to Get the hang of all these questions. Good job. All right. Number 2 today, Colonial Unrest Project. Before we do anything, let's hit the pause button here. Talk about those 2 words, Colonial Unrest. Colonial should be ringing some bells in your head right now. It sounds like colonize or colonists. Unrest is when you don't get enough rest. What are you? I don't know about you, but I'm a little angry. I'm a little sensitive. That's what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about a series of events that led to some anger between the colonies and the British government. All right? Now, what this project is going to require of you guys is a few things. One is to check your email right now, if you already haven't. Over the weekend, I sent you a handout called A Matrix for Understanding Colonial Unrest. And in fact, it looks like this. I got it right here. It is 2 pages. All right? Now, here's what we're going to do with this document. I might as well hang on to it. Today, in about a few moments, we're going to cut to about 9 different slides that tell you about a specific event that led to colonial unrest. All right? There are 4 on this front page. There are 5 on the back. Each one of the events that you're about to read about, lines up with one of the events on this matrix. So, what are you going to have to do? First of all, print this puppy out. If you can't print it out, or if you want to type into here, that's fine too. If you want to draw it because you can't print it, that's fine too. But you'll need a document that looks just like this. It can be on 2 pages. It doesn't have to be front and back. What you're going to do with this document is very simple. I got the rules up here for you. The rules, who am I? I've got the directions for you up top. Let's go ahead and read them together. All right? If you don't have it yet, hit the pause button, go get it, come on back. We'll be right here. So, your group. You're not in a group. This was going to be a group project, but we can't be in school together. Thanks, COVID. So you're going to be doing this individually. That's why it's a 2-day project. Let's get back to the directions. You, not your group, will receive a series of placards. That's what we're going to cut to in a few moments. Each with a picture and an explanation about an event between 1763 and 1775 that led to increased tensions and anger, unrest, between the colonists and the British government. For each event, here's what you're going to do. You're going to read each event, and then you're going to summarize what happened in this long box right here, all right? 1 to 2 sentences in your own words telling me what happened in this event. You're going to do that for all 9 events, okay? Summarize first. Then, for each event, you are going to rate on a scale of 1 to 9 which event caused the most anger or amount of trouble between the American colonists and the government of Great Britain. Few things to be careful with here. Once you summarize the Proclamation of 1763, can you rate it? No, of course not, because you don't know what the other events are. So it's very important to first summarize, in your own words, these 9 events. After that, you're going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 9 of which one caused the most anger and turmoil. That means if there was a really bad event that got the colonists and the government both mad at each other, rank that number 1. If it was an event on here where it was like, that didn't cause too much trouble, that's going to be number 9, all right? And so on and so forth. The second most event that had the most trouble, you'll rank that 2. Then the one that had just a little bit less than that, you'll rank that 3, so on and so forth, all right? After you do that, on the back page or on page 2, you'll have 2 questions to answer. It says, which event did your group, you, rank number 1? Just tell me which event. And then the most important part is this last question, this one word, why? Why did you rank that event number 1? Why did you think that one caused the most trouble, the most anger? Now, there are no correct answers here for your ratings, all right? It's your opinion. There could be a few that are really close together where you're like, oh, this was bad, and this was bad. Whatever you think was the worst, you put number 1. Whatever you think was the second worst, you put number 2. No correct answers. All right? When you are done with this, answer the questions, and that's our project. Now, let's cut to those 9 events. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the 9 events, I just want to show you a quick zoomed in photo of our matrix. Again, here are the events on the left-hand side. In this area is where you'll explain what happened. And once you're all done with that, you'll rank them. This is page 1, and this is page 2. Don't forget the questions at the bottom. All right, and following will be 9 slides of information on each event with a picture that helps explain it. Take your time reading these. Hit pause if you need to so that you can read and get all the information. And like I said, make sure you put 2 sentences in your own words in the box that corresponds to each picture on your matrix. All right, y'all. Hope that you were able to understand all of that. If you have any questions, as always, I'll be by my laptop all day today, all day on the 3rd. You just shoot me an email. Let me know if you have any questions. Now, today's assignment, I am hoping that you haven't already started your matrix, because what I want you to do is do it over 2 days. I said it's a 2-day project, right? So for today's assignment, you're just going to complete page 1, all right? Complete page 1 of the matrix, okay? That's the front side, or page 1 if you have it on 2 pages. Then, next class on Thursday, we're going to have our quiz. We're also going to do the back side, page 2 of our Colonial Unrest matrix, all right? Like I said, it was supposed to be a group project. Since we're doing it individually, I'm giving you 2 days to do it. Can guarantee besides our quiz, next video is going to be pretty short. All right, so that's some good news to look forward to. It's also going to count as your attendance question today. All right, so today's assignment is to complete page 1 of the matrix. That's also going to be today's attendance question. It'll be the same thing. Just send me one email. Say today's assignment / attendance question. As long as you send me a picture of you completing page 1, the front page of our matrix, I'm going to mark you here as in attendance as well. And then finally, email format review. Let's take a quick break here. Get out of the whole government setup. What we got is this. We've had some new kids come throughout the first month, and a few of you have kind of, maybe, possibly forgot exactly what I want when you guys send me an email. All right, there's a few things that you must have. You must have your name. All right, I got to know who these assignments are from. I'm starting to get the hang of learning your email addresses, but as always, some of us don't have email addresses that have our name in them. All right, number 2 is you need the date. Today's date, September 1st, 2020. Put that in the subject line. And then the final thing is, tell me what it is. Give me a description. Is it your assignment, or is it your attendance question? Is it just a random question that you have? Hey, mister, I've got a question about how to do this matrix. Just give me a description of what it is, all right? So for today's, you can put your name, 9/1/20, assignment/attendance question. Then answer it or send the picture, which will be page 1 of your matrix. All right? I hope that clears things up. I hope it's a nice little refresher for those of you who are forgetting. If you have any questions, as always, I'm here by the laptop. Shoot them at me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right? Hope you guys have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you on Thursday for part 2 of our project and our weekly review quiz. I know you're thrilled about it. I can hear the cheers. We will see you guys then. Take care.